Welcome to Planting Seeds. We will be planting seeds of wellness, knowledge, and nurturing. I'm your host, Jill O'Hara, and my mission is to provide you with accurate, up-to-date, and high-quality information that will enhance your life, help you to live a more balanced, healthier, and more joyful life. As an RN and holistic health practitioner, my greatest desire is to help others to reach a place of well-being. Each week we will be presenting special guests who will offer their expertise and help you to live your best life. We want you to heal, grow, and thrive. Welcome to the viewing audience of Planting Seeds. I would just like to share some information with you. As this is our first segment of the show, I would like to give you a little bit about what to expect from this program. It is about holistic care. It is about natural living and sustainable living. It's about bringing to the surface things that not everybody has the opportunity to encounter in their lives. When I say the word holistic, oftentimes people will look at me questioning, what is it you're referring to? When I talk about holistic, what that is encompassing the whole mind, body, and spirit of a person. And it can be very all-embracing, okay? Everything, your emotions, your mental state, your relationships, your environment, the way you take care of yourself physically. These are all things that encompass living a holistic lifestyle. We can't separate any of those things. They are intertwined, and they are all about what we are as people. When I began thinking about this program, my main objective was in getting out good, high-quality information that is easily understandable so that our audience can learn from it. They can go and maybe dig a little bit deeper. They can find out about things that maybe they've never heard of, or possibly they have and never had the opportunity to explore any further. I definitely want to leave you with the feeling of being inspired and motivated and receiving valuable information that, you know, is going to take your life and create more well-being for you. Holistic care does not just have to do with health care, okay? It's not to do with just illnesses. The word holistic encompasses all of this information, all of our lives, everything to do with us, and it becomes a way of life. It's not just taking care of somebody sick using, you know, holistic tools. What health really means is having a balance in our lives, some harmony in our life. Yes, physically feeling as well as we can. I don't look at holistic care or traditional care for that matter as necessarily curing somebody, but with holistic care, what we want to do is help people to get to the best possible place that they can be with their health physically, but more important than that, also emotionally, also spiritually. Holistic care does not seek to upend traditional medicine. Holistic providers want you to continue to see your physicians, your nurse practitioner, your PA. That's an important part of you being a healthy person. But with holistic care, what we can offer is complementary care that can help and enhance and enrich the life the way that you're living. Self-love is the first step to really becoming healthy and living a life that's full and joyful and balanced. I want you to look in the mirror today and tell yourself that I love you. Okay, this goes back to Louise Hay, who was an amazing woman, brought out some brilliant ideas, and, you know, look at yourself, accept who you are, exactly where you are right here and now today, and love yourself wholly, completely. When you love yourself, you're better able to love and care for other people. So in this program, I hope to bring some really wonderful guests in and have some conversations that can help you to start loving yourself a little more, taking better care of yourself. When I look at holistic care, I'm looking at topics such as natural products, organic products, holistic healing tools, holistic practices that you can embrace to, just bring your life up a notch and give you a better feeling about the life that you're living, where you're going to, leaving the past behind. All of these things come into play when we're talking about this. I do encourage you to stay tuned with me week by week. Discussion will be varied. I'll be bringing on special guests. Some things we'll talk about are essential oils, herbal supplements, home remedies, hypnotherapy, massage therapy beyond just getting the kinks and knots out of your back, um, proper nutrition, proper rest, um, stress management. These things all come into it. Natural pain management. There's so many things that you can do to um, work on these areas, and so much wonderful information out there, and wonderful products. I'd like to just briefly share with you how I got to where I am today as a registered nurse and certified holistic health practitioner, as well as a Reiki master teacher. It's been a road about 13 years in the making. It started off when I actually got very physically ill. I had an ongoing stomach problem, GI problem, that went on for about 2 years. And the doctor finally said to me, Jill, I don't know what to do for you. I have no idea what else to do for you. And at that time, I said, I don't like your diagnosis. I don't like your prognosis. And I went out and I explored. And I found a Reiki practitioner, which is a form of energy work, who changed my life. Okay, I had suffered for 2 years in and out of the hospital for a couple weeks at a time, every 3 months for 2 years, in severe pain. 2 sessions of Reiki, that was the end of it. I've never experienced it again. So yes, it became my passion to learn more about holistic care. I'd like to start off with helping you to begin to change your life. And this is a very simple tool that everybody can use anytime, anywhere. Most people do not breathe properly. And when we don't take full breaths, we're not oxygenating our body, we're not as fresh, we're not as mentally clear as we can be. So I'm going to have you work with me here. I want you to take your hands, put it on your rib cage, and I want you to take a deep breath. And as you're breathing in, feel your abdomen rising as if there's a balloon in it. Okay, you're going to breathe in deeply, count to 4 as you breathe in, hold for 4, and then exhale for 4 seconds. So this is a practice that you can start here, now, today. You can use it anytime, anywhere. It can take a minute, or you can do it for 5 minutes. Implementing this, putting this to use in your life, I encourage you to make a daily practice of it, especially in the morning if you're able, because it really helps to reduce stress hormones. It calms you down. You gain focus, you gain clarity, and now you've truly oxygenated your body, because most people do not breathe deeply, and that in the long run can be harmful to you. So we want to get that air in there, but also bring you that sense of peace that goes along with the deep breathing. If you feel a little bit lightheaded after doing it for a moment or two, that is completely normal. So don't feel like, oh my God, what's happening? Our body just isn't used to the great amount of oxygen that you're taking in. So, with that being said, I do encourage you, when you're at the grocery store and you're getting frustrated because the line is too long, take a minute and do some deep breathing, okay? Feel that belly expand, hold that breath for 4 seconds, and then exhale. You do that for a minute, and I can guarantee you, you are going to feel so much better. Do it in the car when you feel that road rage coming on, okay? Do it in the morning, do it in the evening. It is the simplest, easiest tool to get you on the road to a healthier, more balanced life, just enriching your life and creating well-being for you. My seed for today that I'd like to plant: a sad soul can kill you quicker than a germ. John Steinbeck said that many years ago, and it holds true today. We in our society live a very fast pace. And I do hope with some of the information that I provide and my guests provide that we can help you learn to slow that down just a little bit. The last thing I'd like to share with you before I end is a little kitchen remedy. This is ginger. This is ginger root, a wonderful, wonderful herb. Take a little slice of that, either boil it in some water or put it in a cup of tea. It's wonderful for easing the stomach, easing anxiety and arthritis. And now I have for you the seed for today. When you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when you'll know that you're ready to move forward and begin exploring the whole world of natural and holistic medicine. I'm Jill O'Hara, the host of Planting Seeds. Today I'd like to invite you to a special event. I host the annual Holistic Health Expo at the Marcy Casino in Delaware Park. This year it will be held August 14th from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. You can expect to find between 90 and 100 vendors there, all talking about different avenues of holistic care. You can look for massage therapy, you can look for essential oils, hypnotherapy, Reiki, energy work. There's so many different opportunities to interact with people and educate yourself on all the possibilities. It is always a family-friendly event. It's free to the public. Some services are offered for mini sessions for a few dollars. And this year I'm especially excited because we're going to have a children's demonstration section which will be going on all day. We also have the adult section where we have speakers and demonstrations. I hope that you'll make the time to come out and attend this special event. Help us to celebrate our 5th year, and I look forward to seeing you there. You can also go to www.plantingseeds.us and look under my events and workshops for the other workshops I do, as well as the Balanced Living events that I'm hosting at the McKinley Mall in Blaisdell. Thank you. Thank you for coming back with us. I'm very happy to announce today I have as our guest Sally Gower, who is the owner and publisher of Natural Awakenings, the Buffalo edition. Welcome, Sally. Thank you.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you very much for being here. Sally, to me, is an absolutely amazing woman. Okay, you're out there and you're promoting holistic care and natural care and all sorts of wonderful things, mindfulness and everything in the community. And I would definitely love it if you would just tell me a little bit about what is Natural Awakenings Buffalo. What is that all about?
Absolutely. So Natural Awakenings, it's a magazine that is published on a monthly basis. It's a free monthly magazine that's available in close to 400 different distribution sites throughout Western New York. And then we have the website also, which is buffaloawakenings.com. But most importantly, what the magazine is it's all about how we can take better care of ourselves, things we can do for ourselves to make a difference. And like you said, Jill, it could be everything from eating healthy to exercising more, to taking a yoga class, to practicing mindfulness. There's so many different things that each one of us can do to make a difference. Right. So it's about that. It's about taking more control of our own health. But it's also about being better citizens in the area, and things like being responsible and recycling, all those kind of things that really will make a difference in the community.
Yeah, that is extremely important because we live in Buffalo.
Yes.
And as you mentioned to me earlier, it's the city of good neighbors, and we want to continue to make our community strong and healthy and whole, and this is definitely on the way to helping with that. Now, you only began this about 6 months ago, was it?
Yes. So, yeah, I was in the more traditional healthcare field for many years. I actually was in the pharmaceutical industry, and there's definitely a place for pharmaceuticals, but I truly believe that there's so many things that we can do on our own that make a difference. And maybe it's in combination with the it's an alternative,
Hmm.
excuse me, alternative that has kind of gone more mainstream.
Okay.
So I guess
Yeah.
what I mean by that is things that in the 80s were considered more kind of alternative, and now they're things that people are practicing on a regular basis.
Okay, this is very true. Holistic, there's still a lot of people out there who misunderstand what it really is about.
Yes,
And I love that your magazine is so powerful in pointing people into understanding in the right direction of, what holistic really means and encompassing the mind, the body, and the spirit. And it's about the whole person and your relationships and your environment, and all those things come into play.
absolutely. Yep.
Yep.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think the whole mindfulness piece, again,
Yes.
something that was not proven, and now we know there are studies that show by practicing mindfulness, we're more aware. It can reduce things like blood pressure. It can definitely have an effect on our health.
Right.
Um, I think I mentioned to you next Friday there is a program at the University of Buffalo, and it's a full day conference on mindfulness.
Hmm.
And again, it's proven that just be in the moment, and you can absolutely help your stress level, your anxiety level, by
Yes.
practicing that.
And that is extremely important in today's day and age. We have so many people living lives that are so stressful, and people not taking time to slow down
Yes,
and as you said, live in the moment, be in the present moment.
absolutely.
And when you do that, you reduce those stress levels
Yeah,
and you start becoming more focused and more concentrating, and all those good things start coming together for you. So yes, I see that as being, absolutely,
yes,
something that we need to look at.
yes.
What really inspired you to begin the magazine itself? How, I mean, you came from traditional background,
Yep.
but somewhere along the line you decided that it was time to move in a different direction. And
Yes. Yeah, you know, the for many years I felt like I was looking to do something that just, I guess, would help me, but also maybe I could make a difference in the community that I live in.
okay.
Um, so actually, Natural Awakenings is available in close to 100 different cities around the country.
Right.
My sister lives in Northern Virginia outside of Washington, D.C., and when I
Hmm.
was visiting her, I saw a copy there. I picked it up. I read it from the front to the back, back to the front, and then again. And I said, this is what I want to bring to Western New York. This is what I have to bring to Buffalo.
Wow.
So, and it was such a coincidence that I saw the Buffalo chapter was available. So,
See, and yet I don't believe there's any coincidences. I,
yeah,
I definitely feel like, and this is all a part of holistic and mindfulness, that things come into our lives for a reason.
absolutely.
And this was something you were searching for, and now here it is in your life, and you're out there spreading awesome knowledge and
Oh,
information and
thank you,
helping
Jill.
people to improve their lives, and that is so, so important. And
Yes, and the thing I love about Natural Awakenings, and there's a lot of things I love, but it is a combination of national content. So Andrew Weil, for example,
hmm.
he's kind of the guru of
Right.
the mind-body connection. Um, we will bring some great articles, again, on that national level within Buffalo Natural Awakenings, but then we'll also reach out to local thought leaders and opinion leaders
Hmm.
to get their take on that and what's happening in the Western New York area. So it's a great combination of
Yes.
that national as well as the local.
Yeah,
So,
that's wonderful that you're bringing all of that together. And I think the one point I'd like to just look at for a minute is Western New York area, Buffalo area, we have a very large holistic population
yes,
community. And a lot of people are not necessarily aware of that, but this is a great way because you're distributing this in so many different ways between being on the internet and putting in so many different stores and areas,
absolutely.
distribution centers that we're now taking holistic to a different level. and
Yes.
sharing what the holistic community has known for years, but now we get to take it to the public by, you doing good works like this. So
Yes.
yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
What would you tell me?
Thank you.
I know you have a motto, and if you'd like to share that with us.
The feel good, live
Mhm.
simply, laugh more.
Yes.
And that's something that, I think each one of us can truly benefit by experiencing that.
I see.
And it's, feeling good. I think it's different from person to person.
Certainly.
Living simply, again, I think it's our attitude,
Hmm.
and it could be material possessions also. I know as I've gotten older, it's more important for me to have great friends and good family, things that don't have a price to them.
Yes.
So, and then laugh more.
Yes.
Laughing more can
We
only,
do need that, don't we?
yes.
We really do. I
Yeah,
love when I hear people laugh, and so often people they're not
they're
laughing, they're
not
not
laughing.
enjoying life.
No.
And sometimes you have to take the bull by the horns, and you have to literally force yourself into a situation, put on a funny movie, get a comedy
Yes,
show,
absolutely.
meet up with friends who make you laugh and make you feel good, because we know with laughter it just opens up the lungs and it lets in the oxygen, and those feel good hormones start floating around. So yeah, and I love that living simply. I think we're finally getting to a point in time where we're looking at simplifying our lives in many ways. And
Absolutely.
as you said, our relationships, the people that we love, the people that we care about, those are the things that are important, not the materialistic things. Although it's nice to have a nice home and, comfortable
Absolutely.
living,
Hmm.
space,
Yeah.
but keeping in mind that our relationships and how we reach out into the community, how we interact with other people,
Yeah.
that's what makes our life what it
I-
is.
And you know what? We always try to tie in that piece with the articles. So, for example, we had actually an article on bird watching,
Hmm.
but then we put the top 10 places in Western New York to watch birds.
Yes.
Um, things like that that are free, and they definitely, kind of give you some help to find things like that.
Right. And that's what I love about your magazine as well, is you not only put in the great information and the good things that people can be doing out there, but then you actually list where people can go and find this.
Yes.
So if you're looking for a particular thing, you've listed, okay, here, call here, call here, call
Yep.
here, check this out.
Yeah, Jill, that's a great point. So
Yeah.
I always say people pick up Buffalo Natural Awakenings um, because of the great articles. And, we put the top stories on the cover,
Right.
but they keep it throughout that month for the resource guide. So if you want to take a yoga class or you're looking for a healthy restaurant, those are listed in their resource guide. And then there's a calendar in the back where every day almost there's, quite a few events where you
Right.
can reference and look up and see where they're at. And so we say that you pick it up for the articles, but you keep it for the calendar and for the resource guide.
Right. And again, that is really important to me, and when we look out into our community, there is so much that can be offered. And here you're offering us, a calendar of what is out there. So if you want to learn Pilates or if you want to join a meditation group or a mindfulness group, you have a resource for us that we can actually go to
Thank you.
and find that, which is wonderful. You did mention you have close to 400 distribution sites.
Yes.
That's pretty impressive for only being around for 6 months.
Yes, yeah, we've worked very hard at that. And I'll tell you what, at first, initially, when the magazine wasn't published, it
Hmm.
was difficult. But now, it's people are calling us and saying we would like the magazine at our place.
Right.
So that's very exciting. Yeah, we're at
Yes.
400 different distribution sites. We're at all the libraries, the major grocery stores,
Hmm.
a lot of the smaller stores,
Yeah.
yoga studios, any place where you would think you could find this kind of a
Yes.
magazine on
Yeah.
holistic and good
Yeah,
health.
I've seen it popping up in a few places
Yeah.
myself, and as you mentioned, I love to read it cover to cover, and I keep the issues that I have and in one spot, and I encourage people go out and find this little darling of a magazine because it
Wonderful.
really is. It's filled with lots of great nuggets. The other thing is, I do know that you are still looking to expand this magazine. So, would you tell us what you're looking for? Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. So right now, like I said, we have 400 distribution sites, but we're trying to get it all over Erie, Niagara County, and even some of the surrounding counties. So absolutely would love to have additional distribution sites. We would love to have more readers. We feel like that we need to keep expanding it and increasing the awareness. And
right.
we're looking for advertisers, absolutely,
Okay.
and writers, feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that has feedback, I would love it. You can email me, you can call me. Um, my cell number is 909-7805, area code 716. And I look forward to anybody that has feedback or has questions or anything that they can kind of help with. So
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, Sally, I'd like to say thank you very much for being with me today. We've had, I think, a great conversation here, and I do hope that the people in our audience will take the time and to either go online or search out your little gem of a magazine and gather what information they can to help improve their lives and, learn to live a better, healthier life more joyfully, more balanced, all those good things.
yes.
And I'm grateful to see, you did mention to me you stay motivated by good health and good people and good communities. And I just hope and, pray that you can keep doing this awesome work.
Oh, we will. We will. It's only going to get better, Jill. So
Wonderful.
thank
Wonderful.
you.
All right.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, well, it was a pleasure to have you.
Thanks.
And Planting Seeds is now wrapped up. Thank you for joining us here on Planting Seeds today. It's my hope that we've provided you with some valuable information that will inspire you and motivate you to dig a little deeper and go a little bit further. Thank you and have a wonderful day.